Hey, welcome to the Grace of Thrones. It's your girl SK, and today, Divine Feminine, I will be bringing you a message through a dream that I channeled, okay? So, once I finish deciphering the dream for you guys and giving you the message that I picked up, I will also shuffle some cards and see what messages, I get further. So, now, this dream was regarding a divine feminine, that is involved with a third party, whether she knows it or not. Okay. Now, this divine feminine walked into the bathroom and caught her masculine having very intense sex with this third party woman. And it was in the shower. So for me, right there, when you dream of someone having sex, this is a way of taking your energy, your power, your star. And they were hidden behind the shower curtain. They were hiding behind the shower curtain. So I feel like somebody was trying to steal from powers, fortune, destiny, and things of that nature from a divine feminine, from pulling this energy sexually from the masculine, right? So when multiple women are sharing the masculine, energies transfer just like diseases transfer, right? And anyway, so the fact that they were behind the shower curtain says to me that this is something that was done in secret, or at least they were trying to keep it a secret. But when you are the divine feminine, right, it always comes back to you. Whatever's in the dark comes to the light. Your guides will allow things to come to the light, right? Yeah. So when the masculine realized that he was exposed, he literally, well, before that, this feminine energy, she was riding his back. You ever heard that saying, like, like they got the monkey on their back, and it's kind of like having a djinn on your back, having a lot of bad luck, having a lot of like a demon riding you, right? Like a demon riding you. So he was having so much intense sex with this feminine energy, but this feminine energy was a demon. She was like a Disney witch, a Disney evil witch that had very long black hair, but her face was very, very old, very old. It was like, the Disney movies I haven't watched in so long, but I remember like when the evil witch would try to steal the fortune or the destiny of the princess or the queen, and usually she was younger. Okay. And so when the masculine realized, he was so shocked, he took a broomstick, 333, a wooden broomstick, and shoved it in her stomach to get her away from him. He didn't want her to be, to see him and her having this intense sex, which shows to me this is something that the witch put on the masculine, to separate, to keep the feminine away from him. Now, the wooden stick, a broomstick, symbolize obviously magic being done. Also, his penis, right? So what I realized is that, okay, this evil witch put magic, right? Bad, magic to separate the masculine and the woman. And I'm getting tingling on top of my head, to separate them. And when he shoved the broomstick in her stomach, it penetrated her so bad that it flew her out of the bathroom. So like, this is something that she placed on him to keep them separated. Also to mess with her fertility, 444, right? Now, the masculine, he quickly and hurried up himself to get out of there. He took this witch, this evil witch, because I'm not against all witches, okay? This evil witch. Well, I'm not against witches. They ain't got shit to do with me, period, poo. But, yeah, because it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? The good and the bad, you know, life, it comes with both, the positive and negative, all right? And if, you know what I'm saying, we ain't got no smoke, I ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? Do what you do. You got nothing to do with me. But, and there are good ones, right? So, anyway. So, he took off, the masculine took off riding, right? He took off riding, joyriding with this witch, this evil lady, right? This evil feminine, right? And he was actually joyriding in the divine feminine's car. So he was taking all of the blessings, right, from that he was receiving from the divine feminine, and he was showering this evil lady with it. And he was protecting her as if she was the prize, but he didn't realize that he had it all wrong, right? So, nevertheless, the divine feminine, though she was in shock and pain, she was invited to the house of royals, where there were kings and queens, right? And like they were in a house setting where he was supposed to arrive to the royal house too, right? But he did not drive with the divine feminine. He took off with this evil lady, right, that was masking herself as something innocent and good, and she was far from it, right? So the divine feminine had a female friend and her mother, right? 7-Eleven on the timer. And her mother, that female's friend, was a real badass. Like, she was a badass, like a baddie in real life, and she was a baddie with the beating that ass, right? So there was a bully. There was a feminine energy as the divine feminine was getting ready to go to the house of royals, because she was invited, right, by this royal family. This feminine energy, this is an old, washed up friend, or, you know, false friend from the past that, you know, was like more like a third party friend, if anything, but a wicked friend. And she was there. She popped up in front of the house at the front door, and she was there trying to fight the divine feminine, being a bully, right? So this showed me, like, okay, then the divine feminine did not only have the third party evil woman to worry about, there was also old friends of the past that were trying to stop her destiny, right? And they were bullies, and they were at the front door of the house trying to block her and to scare her. And her friend's mother, that baddie, ooh, she put the beating on her. Yep, she put the beating on her, and she laid her out unconscious on the floor and dragged her off of the property. So that showed me that you don't have to worry to get your hands dirty. There's either somebody that's going to do it for you, that even whether it be the 3D or the 5D, but somebody gonna take care of that for you. What I get is that the mothers don't play about you, yeah, right? And your spirit guides don't play about you. Your ancestors don't play about you. The universe don't play about you, because they see what everyone else can't see. But my God, yeah. So, now, when the divine feminine arrived to this house of this royal mansion, she noticed that a funeral was taking place. And the funeral was of two people that was very close to this evil woman that was doing all this wicked magic on her, right? And, oh Lord, that showed me there was two, and let me say it like this. the woman didn't realize, this evil woman didn't realize that playing with the divine feminine, she was playing with death itself. And there's a saying in Yoruba, 10:10, all right, that it's like when you throw a stone into the market, right, place, you be careful because that stone might hit one of your family members. So that means that when people are throwing, you know, things out into the atmosphere, hoping that it will catch somebody, sometimes it doesn't catch their target. It actually catches somebody in their family. And so that's why you will hear sometimes people will pay for their family's sins and their family's wickedness, right? And the universe, you know, works like that at times, all right? Where when you think that you're gonna sit there and take out somebody, you're actually taking out somebody close, or harm somebody, you're actually gonna harm somebody close to you, right? Especially if that person is divinely protected, right? So, and has purpose, right? Because the universe also works with purpose and fate, you know, 11:11. One of my babas taught me that, like, there's when the zebra is running away from the lion, the zebra is praying to God to get away that they can live. At the same time, the lion is praying to God to let them catch the zebra so that he can eat to live. And when it's all said and done, it's a matter of fate who will live. So sometimes you go after certain people, right, and you throw them stones, and this person has more to do in this fate. This person is fated to do more and has more purpose to live out within the earthly realm. And you, my friend, this karmic energy that you're throwing has to go somewhere. So that stone, rather than hitting the target, it ends up hitting someone in their family or close to them, dear to them, right? So that's why I tried to tell you guys all the time on this channel, you got to be careful when you're throwing out certain energies, because sometimes if it don't hit you, you're going to hit somebody close to you, all right? You don't know who you're playing with, all right? And it's just, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what you're doing. You step your ass aside and you just pray for protection and peace and prosperity. That's your best bet to work with the alchemy, all right? All right, so anyways, yes. So the lady never, this evil lady never got the chance to make it to the house of royalty. Neither did his masculine. He thought he was going with her, but he never got a chance to. So he thought she was the one. Whole time the one that he was rejecting was the one. But you know, they said God's rejection is your protection at times. So if there's a masculine that's rejecting you, right, it's for your protection, yeah? Now, in the dream, my spirit showed me this lady. She started to fake and give a false apology, acting, pretending to be innocent. She was apologizing, but she was still pretending to be innocent in her apology. And she was supporting all type of nonsense. She was madly, and I say madly, in love, yeah? Now, the divine feminine ended up proceeding, going on, receiving gifts from the queen, right? And some of these gifts were books. So books symbolize knowledge, higher learning. So I feel like the divine feminine will gain more access to knowledge and power, which knowledge is power, right? And divine arts from a legendary artist. So I feel like you know, this is for you here. You hold tight. There's somebody coming to give you knowledge and access to some things that it's legendary, baby, and you're gonna receive it. It's gonna be yours, and knowledge that is very powerful, that will be able to enhance your life and change your life, right? And this is your karma, all right, because what you put out even if it was delayed, it will not be denied. Ashe. So anyways, the divine feminine went on to receiving legendary arts and books that was donated to the House of Royalty by a legendary artist. And the queen got word of this divine feminine, right? And she wanted to, donate this to this divine feminine. And, she was very proud of her. So the divine feminine was so happy and so in awe, like, oh my God, the queen invited me to the palace. I can't believe I'm about to meet the queen, like a meet and greet, like, she was getting ready to take her picture, getting ready for the camera. She was putting on her lipstick, adjusting her clothes, and she was getting in line to meet the queen. And it was such a high honor. So you will receive, as a divine feminine, a statue as well as a reward and a gift that no man can deny. And you will know only it's divine that set this up for you. Yeah. Because the enemy tried to set you up to fail, but divine has a bigger plan until, right? So also the divine feminine was gifted with beautiful jewelry and dishes, handcrafted dishes and jewelry, right? Royal. And she was so thankful and amazed. And she was very grateful. And the queen had heard about her integrity. That's why I tried to teach you guys. And just like my Baba teach me, I got 2 Babas, and they big on character, all right? Which the Uber tradition is really big on character. And, honestly, that's how I've been most of my life, honestly. Like, because I grew up Christian, when my mom would put it in my head that, like, don't matter what man sees, what God sees. You can't hide from God, so you make sure you do the right thing, you hear? And I always put that in my head. All right, so anyways, and the divine feminine was so shocked. She couldn't believe her, her integrity, her work, who she was, had reached the ears of someone so high and royal, right? The royal queen. There was also a young man in the dream that was sitting there he had started a business, but he was blatantly being robbed. He was being robbed blind by feminine energy, and he could do nothing about it. He saw it, couldn't do nothing about it. So, yeah. So the masculine, sometimes, sometimes they'll be blind by certain feminine energies. So certain feminine energies is so Jezebel, they will never realize that this woman is robbing you blind right in front of your damn face. And sometimes they'll have strength for the wrong feminine and not strength for the one that's actually fucking their life up. Excuse my language there, you hear? Now, this master never made it to the House of Royalty. The woman that he chose, he thought was the prize, was actually the curse. And the woman that he rejected was actually the prize, but the roles had been reversed, and he no longer had access to the House of Royalty, because he was the House of Royalty was something that was connected to the divine feminine, and he was going to receive that blessing if he did right by her. But he was so blinded by this wicked woman that he lost it all. He lost all that access. Yeah, he never made it. He never made it to the House of Royalty. So that shows me, okay, that like I said, man's rejection, is God's protection. 1919. Yeah. So let me post some messages on that. Let's see what comes out. I'm pulling from my Trail Oracle right here. Well, the Oracle I use for the Trail sessions. Keep it trail. Okay, something will be repaired. It says, you activated the ancient door. Your guides are coming through with the power of the ocean to wipe out all your adversity, opposition, and issues. You know, work with some holistic healing. You know, you might want to look into do some type of holistic healing. Nature's prescription. So you want to work with nature, natural things to get yourself repaired. Use like herbs and bitters and, you know, water and walking and, you know, meditating, going into nature, going to the, you know, river, to the ocean, to the park, nature parks, or these things like that. And allow nature to heal you. And now, some of you guys, you've been through so much. You've been smoking, or this person set your heart on fire that it almost blew you up, but God. But rewind. When you think about the word rewind, I want you to realize that life doesn't come with a remote control. Yeah? So there's no rewind button. So Spirit wants you to figure it out and get going now. Okay? Keep your head up. Keep your shoulders up. Figure it out and get going. All right? It's a clean slate for you. Don't get caught up in the matrix. What are you taking? The blue pill, the red pill? All right? And the more you forsake foolishness, the better and the more you'll live. The longer you'll live. All right? So you are divinely seeking and pursuing the way of inner standing and overstanding. Okay? And yeah, inner standing, inner and overstanding. No more under now. Okay? Now, the witness of Creator. The divine sees and knows all things. So nothing is going to go by, you know, nothing gets past divine. It may have got past you or some other folks, you know, but it won't get past divine. And as long as you keep yourself aligned with the divine, Spirit gonna take care of you and support you and protect you from all harm and evil. All right. Yeah, ejected. Some of you guys could have felt ejected from birth. All right. Rather than you know, your mother birthing you into this life, you felt like she ejected you into this life because sadly she regrets you because of her whatever, or her hate for your father. Yeah. Or comparison. I'll talk about that in another video. Comparison and what you have, and you know, like that's that mother-daughter. While you're trying to connect with your mother's ejecting you because she regrets you, because she regrets her life for the father she chose for you. But once again, there's a clean slate. No need to worry, because when they said when your mother and your father forsake you, God will take you up, right? Something like that. I ain't been church in a while. But you know, when it doesn't matter if your mother, your father reject you in this life, God gonna take care of you. All right. Now, something to do with the black cat. So like, you know, beset, serious. You make connect with. You may have seen a hawk, or a hawk may be significant to you. All right. And a black panther. Yeah, you're getting triple fold of blessing, a triple. So you're going to be receiving things in threes, or seeing things in threes. The truth is, you are the truth. 444. All right. So focus on your breathing and know that, you know, you have divine clairvoyance and divine wisdom that is granted to you, right? By what goes by the name, Orisha, by the name Orunmila, which Orunmila is the Orisha of wisdom, okay? So, you know, I don't know what terms, you know, you may relate to, but there is definitely a deity, right, that is a spiritual deity that is there that provides wisdom. So when you get these downloads and these synchronicities, this is actually the divine wisdom, the spirit of divine wisdom that is giving you these downloads and these revelations. All right, so let's pull on some tarot here. And then I'll quickly see what's shifting for you. Wow. Wow. So you guys could have been, either you or somebody, you know, could have been, you know, really emotional, releasing a lot of your emotions, like letting a lot of it out. Just sorry. You just been feeling like, you know, like you lost a lot, or somebody realized they lost a lot. But not all that you lost is bad, because some of it wasn't even good. There was some good opportunity you lost out on, but some of it was false. It was illusions. It was tricks set up for you, traps set up for you. So sometimes, you know, like I said, God's man's rejection is God's protection, right? Because somebody was trying to set a trap up for you. All right, so don't trip about it. Something big is coming and great is coming for you. Divine, pure is coming for you. A blessing that would not add sorrow, all right? So don't trip about missing out on anything, any opportunity, because what's for you will divinely meet you in due time, all right? Now, I remember that this addiction card came out here, right? This person could have, or people heartbreaks, you know, could have let you, betrayal could have led you to a major addiction, but we got the devil in reverse. You get the hell up on out of your house now. You're going to overcome whatever addictions and demons you may be facing inwardly and outwardly, all right? They won't be able to come back around because they can't rise up. The death rebirth card in reverse. This could have been a Scorpio too that was trying you. Man down, mayday, man down. All right. So let me go to another tarot deck. I like to double check here. Double check. Then we'll see what's shifting for you. Wow. Yeah, the secret's out and the spells are broken. Right, with the moon in reverse, clarified by the Hierophant. Anything that was stopping you from progressing, messing with your health, messing with your marital status, all right, or trying to prevent you from being a curse that was trying to prevent you from being married, or, you know, that was trying to mess with your health. It's broken, and the secret's out. You will, everything is going to come to the light, or it's coming. If it hasn't already, it's coming to the light. All right, now let's see what's shifting. I'm gonna go to the Kipper deck first. Let's go to the Kipper. Let's see what Kipper has to say. All right. What they really want from her. Wow. So there is a message that's gonna come in, right? Some type of unexpected income that will be reaching you. Okay, so somebody's gonna reach out and say, hey, I got something for you. Hey, there's an opportunity here for you. So remember I said channel in the dream, the divine feminine was offered opportunity to meet someone of very high stature, royal, and was, you know, gifted a lot of beautiful things. So like a lot of things, you'll be gifted things that you won't even have to pay for. Okay, things that you need, things that could be, that are very valuable, and you won't have to pay for it, all right? And also an increase. It could be an increase in your pay or unexpected monetary gift, a raise, a promotion, right? Wow, look, so let's at that. The number 17, right? Which breaks down to the number 8 and a gift. Yeah, so some of you guys are gonna be gifted with something, some monetary, either opportunity too, could be an opportunity to receive money, right? Promotion or a gift. It's gonna be gifted to you. And also too, this is also a gift from the divine, right? And it's gonna change your life. It's gonna change your life. All right? Move it on up. Move it on up. All right? It's gonna change your life for the better. All right? Give you a switch up. Some of you guys could be moving. Wow. Unexpected. Sudden wealth. All right? 777. Ain't that fucking crazy? Ain't that 911 right there? Yo, spirit about to change your life. Oh, they're going to be so sorry. Ooh, privileged lady, look at that. Look at that. They're going to be so sorry they played with you. And then this crazy thing, too, is you're going to get blessings back to back to back to back. Because here, 9/11, right? Change and sudden wealth. Moving on up. Change and upgrade to sudden wealth, right? And then we have 11/12. Sudden wealth to a privileged lady. Didn't I tell you? Don't she look like a royal woman? Okay. You know that song? And you never be royal. I just heard that song came up. I don't know. Something like, and you never be royal. You guys can put the song in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. But damn, I'm gonna try to find it. If I do, I'm gonna drop it in the description. That's crazy, yes. All right. Victory. Yeah, mature woman. Let's see what's good at 5. Wow. Wow, keep your integrity, all right? Because when I tell you the woman, the divine feminine was invited to the house of royalty because of her integrity. It was heard through the grapevine. So your good deeds, I got chills in my body now. It's going to be heard through the grapevine. It's going to reach a queen, a mature woman that's going to send for you, all right? And say like, you're going to be doing some traveling, all right? All right, so a very beautiful opportunity. Number 10 right here, right? And then look, we have 9, 10, 11, 12. That's crazy. Look at this. 9, 10, right? Number 10 is the completion of a cycle. This card represents traveling luxuriously in style, all right? So first class, high class, all right? 9, 10, change in your journey, right? 11, well, will bring you sudden wealth and allow you to become a privileged lady, all right? All right, Spirit. Wow. Okay, let's see what this clarifies about. Damn. And I told you about that one, he thought he was the prize. He got the prize. He gonna be stressed. That man's gonna be stressed when he realized he played the real one, the real queen, the real divine feminine. He got tricked by evil witch. Okay. He may even lose his stability, may even go homeless, and may even lose his job. Yeah, because the woman he was holding on to was his damn downfall. Anyways, yeah, the bottom of that message of concern. There's gonna be some concerns, but it won't be with you. All right. Now, let's see what's shifting for you. Let's see what's shifting for you. Okay. Yo. And, yeah. Wow. Well, Spirit wants you to know, divine feminine, You are unlike anyone else, and your contradictions and complexities are interesting. The number 35, which breaks down to the number 8. All right, 1 and 7, gift, breaks down to the number 8. So your gift could scare some people, you could feel, or you could be scared of your gift sometimes, or you could feel like, damn, like, are people gonna judge me? And wow, people actually like you. They like that shit. It's very interesting. They find you very interesting because you unlike anybody else. You one of a kind, baby. All right. Yeah. Let's see. Let me just see. I started shuffling this spread. What you got to say with this card right here? All right, I don't want to take this video out too long. All right, so Spirit is saying right now is the perfect time to meditate. And when you meditate, it's going to bring more answers, bring the answers you're looking for, all right? Now, and let's see what your angels and your ancestors want you to know. Your guides want you to know, and then I'm gonna let it be there. Okay, be brave and honest, right? As a knight, okay. You see that rose? You had a lot of thorns around you, but you're beautiful. It's true, and you will rise. Hear them sounds in the background? Wait, I'm telling you some information coming in, right? That oracle said, wait for important information. You about to hear some good news, and you about to hear the message of concern from some folks. But don't take up their karma. Let them live it out. Let them figure it out. All right? Because you done took on enough of their shit. All right. Anyway, so this fortune says, if you want to win anything, a race, yourself, your life, you have to go a little berserk. All right? So you might have to, you know what I'm saying? Do what it do, baby. But it's good. It's going to be good for you. So I feel like a lot of things are going to be coming in, a lot of beautiful things, a lot of things that will require your maturity, responsibility, and once again, your integrity. But don't trip. Your lucky numbers are 7, 9, 2, 36, 23, and 32. Okay, you guys? Peace and prosperity. I'll see you guys soon. Ashe.